Hello. So, you're here for your eye exam, am I right? Well, I'm really glad to see you. You can sit comfortably right here in front of me. Perfect. How are you feeling? Okay, wonderful. Well, let's confirm some of your personal data first, okay? We'll be quick, I promise. So, your first name. Good. Now, please, your last name. Alrighty. Good. Now, could you please tell me what your home address is? Oh, don't be afraid. All the data I put in the system is strictly confidential. That's alright. And once again, the number. Okay, good. Now, your phone number. Wonderful. And your email address, may I have it? It's quite optional, you don't have to, but I think it will be quite convenient. We can send you over some test results and stuff like that. That actually makes pretty much sense. And just in case you hate getting some emails from us, you can always block us. That's it. Just spell that. Wonderful. Okay, great. Now, please tell me, when was your last eye exam? Okay. So now, is it just a regular checkup for you? Or do you actually have some complaints, some unpleasant symptoms to check on? I'll be taking some notes in the process, alright? So that we have a full medical history. So, yeah, please. Wow, and how long has it been so far? Okay. What do you think? Is there any particular reason for you experiencing this kind of symptoms? Have there been any changes in your lifestyle? Anything like that? Any accidents, maybe some kind of injuries, some colds, flu, or any other infectional diseases that have similar symptoms? Oh, of course, they can also impact your eyes at some point. It happens. It has happened to some other patients, so yeah, I wouldn't call it pretty common, but yeah. Okay. Right. Now, may I ask you more about your everyday routine? So, how much time do you usually spend in front of the computer or some other devices? Do you usually wear special glasses designed for this, like work with blue screen? That would make a lot of sense actually. What about contact lenses or any other kind of glasses? No, that's alright. Well, we'll have a look at your eyes. Please don't worry about anything. I'm gonna make it work just fine. We'll find the reason of your complaints and we're gonna work with it to make it function just the way it should again. I'll flash some light in your eyes. Now, let me just have a closer look. Could you look down? Now, could you please look up? Look to the left and to the right. Okay, wonderful. And now once again, please look up and look to the right. Look to the left and you can look down. Wow, good. Oh yeah, sometimes your vision might get a little bit blurry after the bright light. It's gonna be alright. Now let me just check the way your pupils react to the light. No, that's alright. No worries. You can just relax. That's gonna be fine. No need to worry, no need to be really alarmed about anything. Yeah. You're in a really safe place right now. Yeah, your pupil reaction was just fine, the way it's supposed to be. So I don't see anything abnormal about it. Okay. Now, could you please follow my fingers for me? With your eyes only, please don't move your hand. Okay. Good job. Oh, that's absolutely fine. Let's do the same kind of thing with the light, okay? So, just follow it with your eyes, please. Don't get distracted. Try to focus on the light only. But please don't move your head once again. Okay. Good. Right. Now, could you please try to focus on my nose? Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, and let me know whenever the light appears in your field of vision. Don't look at the light directly. That's not what we are testing right now. We're actually trying to check your peripheral vision, your sight, whatever you call it. Yeah, and in this case, you're not supposed to actually focus on the item you're following, right? So on the item you're supposed to see somewhere with your sight vision. It means you're not looking at it directly. You're not supposed to. So just keep on looking at my nose. Okay, good. That's all right. Wonderful. Now once again. Okay, good. Good. Perfect. Right. Wonderful. Okay. Now we'll make it a little bit more challenging for you. So you not only have to tell me when the light appears somewhere in your field of vision, but also let me know which side, which direction it's coming from. Okay? So it's either left or right, from the top or from the bottom. Does it make any sense? I hope so. Okay, good. Once again, look at my nose. From the bottom. Wonderful. Okay. Good. Amazing. All right. Good. Great. From the top again. Okay, now please let me know how many times the light appears and disappears from your field of vision. Please look at my nose. You can look me in the eye if you want. Wherever on my face, just don't look at the light directly. So how many times have you counted? 4. Alright, good. Okay. Just twice. Right. Just once. Seriously, good job. So how many times? Okay. Just twice. Good. 3 times. Wonderful. Alright. And now you will have to tell me both the side where it's coming from and how many times it appears and disappears, okay? Yeah. Just try to focus, but don't be tense, okay? So you can focus and relax at the same time, I'm pretty sure. Let's give it a shot at least, okay? So twice. And which side was that? Good. Now once again. Okay, great. Let me just take some notes in the process. I will register your results. Okay? So otherwise, if I forget something, we don't want that. No, we want to give you the most accurate and thorough summary and conclusion as possible, right? So it's better if I take it all down right away. Thanks for your patience though. How do you like the weather, by the way? All right. Oh, just in case, if there are some more things you want to talk about, if you remember some other symptoms or something like that that you haven't mentioned yet, please don't hesitate, alright? And the same way, if you have some questions in the process, for example, why we are doing these or that kind of test and stuff, please make sure to ask me. That's totally fine. I'll tell you everything I know. Okay? Absolutely. Alright. That's great. Now, a few more tests with the lights. I know all our patients are huge fans of all those light tests. Okay? So, maybe you'll be the first exception. We'll see. So, please tell me, what color is this light? What about this one? Good. What about this one? Right, exactly. Okay, so could you please follow the green light for me? Okay. Good. Now please follow the blue one. Just relax, calm down. It's alright. I'm following the blue light for me. Okay, wonderful. Now please focus on my nose again and tell me which light you think is closer to you. Yeah, appears to be closer. Either green or blue. Okay? Good. Keep on looking at my nose. Green. Okay, good job. Blue. Wonderful. Blue again. Okay, green it is. Wonderful. Once again, blue. What about now? Green. Okay. Blue again. Blue again. Okay, wonderful. Now please tell me if it's blue or red. Okay? So let's give it a try. Red. Blue. red again. Once again, red again. Ah, blue. Okay, wonderful. Now please tell me what color is this light? So it looks it's like closer to yellow, right? Having this warm temperature. Okay, great. So once again, tell me which one is closer to yellow or blue. And yellow again. Alright. Yellow again. Okay. Blue. Now yellow. Okay. And now blue again. Great. And now blue again. Wonderful. Doing good. Yeah. Exactly. Now, can you compare these two lights? Do they seem different or are they same to you? So what's the key difference between them? Right, yeah. I will ask you to follow one of them. Let it be yellow for now. Please follow the warmer yellowish light. Okay, wonderful. Gotcha. Okay, great. Now follow the white, colder light. Okay. Cool, you're doing good. Just give me a moment. That's alright. Would you like a glass of water, maybe? Yeah. Is there anything else I could do for you? Is the chair comfortable enough? You need an extra blanket, cushion? Okay, now I'll ask you to look at my nose again and tell me if you can see or when you can see my fingers wiggle again with your side vision, which means you're not gonna look directly at my hands. Okay. Good. Right. Great. Now, please let me know when my fingers leave your field of vision. Good. Keep on looking at my nose. Or you can look me in the eye. Good. Wonderful. Okay. And now the opposite, let me know when they appear in your field of vision. Great. Well, I didn't see any troubles with your field of vision. With your peripheral sight, either. You can also move your eyes just perfectly fine, which means that your oculomotor and dozens nerves are working the way they should. Okay, we're gonna actually test a few more things like your color vision, see if you're not colorblind. Of course, that's great that you could actually differentiate between those colors of the lights that I've shown you before. That's wonderful, but we're gonna test them in more detail. And then, of course, we also gonna test your vision acuity using Snellen chart and some other ways. So yes, we're not done yet. Are you in a hurry? Alright, I see. Well, anyway, I think that's, yeah, we've done around like a half of our general exam. So there's gonna be a few more tests. Okay, well, I suggest that we don't lose time and start doing them, yeah? So your vision acuity, we're gonna use the Snellen chart for that matter, for the sake of checking your eyes. Oh, by the way, here I have the whole chart with the way your eye is filled and some components, yeah, like how it all works, different kinds of schemes and drawings and stuff. So I think that at the end of our exam, when we still have some free time, if we do, I will show you it in more detail, tell you some more details about how everything functions. Deal? Good. Wonderful. So now let me get the chart itself. I have actually a few of them. They're a little bit different. So let's see. Oh, here I have another part of the anatomy of human eye, right? Exactly. Yes. You can see a lot of charts like that whenever you add some kind of clinic and stuff, but I remember as a child it was my favorite thing to actually look at whenever you're waiting for your appointment. It can be a lot of fun just to explore the walls a little bit and make this something interesting information with like pictures and stuff. Okay, anyway, let's start with this kind of Snellen chart. So we'll go step by step since we have plenty of time. Could you please read the first line for me? Oh, perfect. How unexpected. Well, anyway. Okay, so now let's move on to the second line. Of course. Now line number 3. Good. Now line number 4. There's no hurry. Take your time. That's all right. Number 5. Okay, now line number 6. Right. Can you read line number 7 for me? Is it possible? Okay. Now line number 8. That's alright, just relax. It's fine. Okay. I will ask you to close one of your eyes now. What would be more comfortable for you? Use your own hand, or shall I give you the special plastic tool? Hand will do. Okay, I can help you if you want. Let's do it. So please, now read line number 4 for me again. Now line number 5. Good. Number 6. Did it get blurred? Let's try again. Line number 6. Okay. No, it wasn't as bad. Don't worry about it. Now I'll close the other eye. I'll help you do that so that you don't have temptation to cheat. Okay, so please line number 4, read it for me. Now line number 5. Cool. Line number 6. Good. Now you're actually doing great. Now see, here I have a very similar one. I believe that the positions of letters are more or less the same. Yeah, there are some differences, but still they're pretty similar. Okay, so I guess that with this one, what I want you to do is to tell me what color is this line, and now what about this one, and finally this. Oh, of course it's red. Good job. Now we'll have a little bit different task. Could you please count how many letters P can you find here on this Snellen chart? How many of them you can see? Once again, take your time. There's nowhere to hurry. It's all right. Yeah. Just try to count as many letters P as you can see here. Okay, wonderful. Now what about letter F? So once again, how many letters F can you see here? And finally, what about letter L? Now, could you please count all letters E that you can see on both sheets, both charts? That's all right. Take your time. Yeah, bigger ones, smaller ones, doesn't matter. It's okay. Right. So you're sure? Okay. And now let's count how many letters D you can find here. That's okay. You're sure? Is that your final answer? Good. And finally, letter O. And that would be it, I promise. Okay. Okay. Right. Good. Okay. Awesome. Ooh. Okay. Just give me a moment. Here I have all of my charts right here. We'll need some more of them, actually. They'll be of some use for us when it gets to checking your possible color blindness. Okay. Now, I will show you some cards. And you will simply let me know what color you think it is. Okay? I have plenty of them, actually. So, you ready? What color is it? Okay. What about this one? Right, you are this one. Wonderful. Okay, great. Now I'll have some more. This one. Good. Well, there are some repeating colors, but we'll do some tests with them later too. Maybe they're not exactly the same, but who knows? Good. Well, I believe that with multicolored papers, that would be it. Now, I promised you to make it a little bit more challenging. So, would you please tell me if you can see any difference between these two shades? What about now? Can you see it after all? Which one is a little bit darker? Gotcha. Good. So you said that we actually had 2 blue cards, which you were right about, but do they have exactly the same shade of blue, in your opinion? Which one is a little bit darker again? What if I put them like this? Okay, good job. Now, what about these two? Which one seems to be more reddish, kind of? Good. Now, about these 2 yellow cards. Do they look exactly the same to you? Yeah, sure. But looking at them close. Which one is a little bit more saturated, a little bit darker in shade, if I can say so? Good. Oh, just a few more left. These 2. Which one is brighter? Yeah, sure. Good. Once again, which one is lighter? This one. Okay. What do you think of these 2 shades? How would you describe them? Which one has more yellowish shade to it? Yes. Right, you are. Good job. Okay. Let me just type this. Some stuff. have any questions? Are you sure? Okay. Like I promised, Ishihara plates that we can use in order to test your color vision in more detail. Just a little bit more. I don't want to miss anything. Really? Let's start with the easiest one. So, what can you see here? If there is anything you can see, of course. A butterfly. Job. Like this circle. Okay, some kind of a turtle. Okay, good. And finally the last one. Oops. I need to bring it closer. Let's try. Okay, what about this way? Dear. Good job. Wonderful. What color is this circle itself? I mean the background. Good. And the butterfly? Wonderful. Now what about this one? What color can you see in the background? And in the foreground, the animal itself. Good. And finally with this deer, what color is the deer? And the circle itself. Good job. Now, let's take 3 random circles from this picture. What about this one? Can you see anything inside? Some number, figure, shape, animal, letter, wherever? You're sure? 14. Okay. Now what about this one? Okay. Now what about this? 15. Great. And a little bit more challenging. Could you please tell me, can you see anything inside this circle? Yeah, there the colors are just not as contrasting, not as saturated, and in the previous one, if you compare them, you can see that, right? So these are way brighter, more saturated, more contrasting, and here everything is a little bit like pale, neutral colors, So, can you see anything inside the circle? 13. Good job. Okay, now what about this one? Would you like me to bring it a bit closer to you? Let's do it. Okay, so can you see now? Right here. Okay. Not bad. Good. You're doing good. Okay, what can I tell you? Everything seems to be just fine. So I suppose that the root of your problem might be that you haven't had enough rest lately. So I would highly recommend you to get some rest from the blue screen. You know, just do some exercises with your eyes, like moving them back and forth to the left, to the right, and stuff. I will send you some like workouts how to do that to your email. Okay, there are some videos with multiple explanations and stuff. And then after all, like, I would highly recommend you to just first get enough sleep. So how much sleep do you usually have? Yeah, then just try to have more like self-discipline in order to get a strict routine. It will also be better, so you will have way more free time to relax, spending less time in front of the blue screen or getting the special classes. Yeah, I'll send you all the info. Sure. And yeah, I don't see any need to prescribe you anything. Absolutely. Well, yeah, you can make an appointment for your next checkup at the reception desk as always. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Oh, the pleasure is all mine. Yeah. Sure. I'll see you later.